No sound. Okay, there we go. All right, I'm back. So, I'm so sorry about that. I completely forgot to unmute. Okay, so let me start over. Welcome to the Fizz. How's everyone doing tonight? My name is EJ. For those of you who don't know me, but it looks like most of you who are on here do know me. So, welcome. Thank you so much for. Excuse me. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. So, welcome to the Fizz. This is to my knowledge, the only internet show on Facebook Live, at least, that I have found, where we go through weird and interesting or new and exciting soda flavors that have just hit the market or have been on the market for a while. We've tried a bunch of new Mountain Dew flavors, Pepsi, Coke. Last week, if you didn't catch it, we tried new Coke. Now, if you're interested as to how that works, go on this page after we're done with the stream and go find last week's stream. I believe it is currently the featured video on this page under the video section, and check that out because it was really interesting. So this one's probably going to be a little bit shorter. It's going to be a little interesting. So about a week ago, 2 weeks ago actually, I got sent something that I had no idea existed, no idea I wanted to try, no idea that was even a thing at all. Actually, I don't see her watching, but Liz Griffin sent me this. She sent me a link to an interesting soda on Amazon that I never considered before, which is grass soda. That's right, grass soda. Now, you guys may have seen the promotions, the promos that I put online past couple of days talking about this. It is a real thing, and I have it in my hand right here. I couldn't pass this one up. So, to say that I'm intrigued is an understatement. I have seen a lot of interesting flavors, some of which I might try someday. But this one immediately just kind of piqued my interest because it's like, whoever would have thought of that? So, I got it, and I'm sure whenever Liz checks this up, checks this later, she can enjoy the stream. But the link, if any of you are curious in trying this, the link is in the description of the video, so you can go ahead and follow that if you dare, and see what you think for yourself. So, grass soda is a very, very interesting concept. As we are, currently embedded in the springtime, summertime of the year, there's a lot of mowing of grass going on for most of us, which I love how the description on the bottle says it was mowed and bottled in the good old U.S. of A. So that's interesting. So in light of the fact that we are drinking grass soda tonight, we know that it has been raining a lot here in West Virginia lately, and a lot of people don't want to mow the grass when it's wet because it messes with your lawnmower, especially if you have a cheaper lawnmower like I do. So in the spirit of that, this week's poll, which you can vote on, is how badly does your grass need mowed? Is it not too bad? We're pretty caught up. Well, is it, yeah, it's going to need to stop raining so I can get that done? Or are we basically saying, at this point, I'm going to need a machete and a guide to get me through that? Because I've seen a couple of yards where that is true in my own neighborhood. All right, so you go and vote on that, and I'm just going to go ahead and get right to it, because like I said, I don't have a lot of history with this. I didn't know this was a thing 2 weeks ago, and then Liz posted this, sent this to me, and I was intrigued, so I figured, why not, I'll give it a shot. It doesn't sound too terrible. How bad can it be? If it's bad, it's bad. So, this is a glass bottle. It's got a metal top to it, which I do love a good soda in a glass bottle. So let's see if this is the twisty type. It is not. So, let's go ahead and pop into this here. No pun intended. And you know how we do the very first thing out the gate once the cap is off. Sniff test. It smells like grass. Yep, it smells like grass. Smells like salad without dressing. Actually, it's got almost sort of like a almost like a cucumber undertone to it. I like cucumbers. Okay, so that's the sniff test. So, this, I don't know why I keep doing this, but I don't know why you guys keep watching. But let's go ahead and jump right into it. I've got the glass with the ice, as is the best way to enjoy a nice cold beverage in the summertime. So let's go ahead and pour this in here and see how the bubbles kick in. Oh yeah, we're getting nice and fizzy. Okay, yeah, more dressingless salad here. More it definitely smells like something that grew in the ground. That's the last of it. All right. So, this is interesting. It definitely does smell like a yard that has been freshly cut. And salad is grass confirmed. You are not wrong. I love the saying that salad is the food that my food eats. I probably should start eating the food that my food eats, because the food that I eat has, left me looking like this. So, without any further ado, you guys have waited long enough, and I haven't waited long enough. So, cheers. Wow. Okay. So, this is surprisingly good. Um, have you ever had cucumber water? Because that's kind of what this is. It's like you slice up cucumbers, and you put them in water with a little bit of maybe some sugar, or maybe a little bit of honey or something. I don't know if it's like a southern thing or what. I haven't had it in a long time, but that's what this is reminding me of. I didn't know artificial grass flavor was a thing, but this is definitely it. It's sweet. Um, yeah, no, this tastes kind of like carbonated cucumber water. Now, I love cucumbers. I love cucumbers before someone puts them in vinegar and brine and turns them into cucumbers or pickles. I'm a big cucumber fan. So yeah, I think the first time I ever had cucumber water, um, I was a little skeptical, but I found that I really like it in the summertime, and that is what this is reminding me of. It also almost has a sort of, I want to say, green apple, like a very light green apple undertone to it. It's not bad at all. You were hoping for barf, but okay. Oh, thank you for that. Yeah, no, actually, surprisingly, this, because I honestly was too. I was not expecting to like this. I thought it was going to be nasty. One of those things that you try just for fun, but to kind of get to to kind of get a sort of rise out of your friends, so to speak. Soda speak. Sorry, that's awful. I can't turn the puns off. But no, this actually, surprisingly enough, is pretty decent. I don't think it's the first thing I would ever reach for if I was looking for a nice refreshing summer beverage. But I mean, it's definitely not something that I would throw away. So yeah, that's an interesting surprise. I might have that again before the summer's out. So let's take a look at our poll and see how it's doing. All right, so a whopping 50% of you are saying, yeah, please stop raining. So you realize you're probably in a little bit of trouble here if this doesn't let up. 25% of you are saying it's not too bad. Good for you. 25% of you are saying it's really bad. So hopefully this rain calms down here in a little bit so that we can all get our grass mowed in a timely fashion before it starts choking out our other plants. So let's see. Chug that cucumber water. Everyone wants me to start chugging stuff every week. It's a novelty flavor, so I mean I'll probably shotgun a little bit of it, but like I gotta say, I am enjoying this. Not really much of an afterpiece. Not really much of an aftertaste to speak of, I think is what I'm trying to say there. Um, all right. This didn't go as awful as I expected. I guess you could say this ended up biting me in the grass. Go, Liz. Look at you. All right. Um, I'm gonna need somebody to do a rim shot somewhere. Um, so two drums and a cymbal fall off a cliff. But if you don't get that, you don't know what drums sound like. Yeah. Okay. So this could easily be rebottled and sold as a serious cucumber flavor with a sort of sweetness to it. I was expecting something a lot more bland. I was expecting something, relatively flavorless, but with just enough weird flavor that it contradicted with anything that I enjoyed. So yeah, thank you, Liz, for this suggestion. It actually has gone better than I expected, and obviously you expected as well. Um, but yeah, if y'all are interested, if you're curious in any way, shape, or form, check out the link in the description of the video, wherever that is relative to me right now. I assume it's underneath of me, or to the left, or to the right of me, to your right of me. Um, I assume that's where that is on the Facebook player. I'm seeing a different thing with the administrator control, but uh, yeah. So all right, Liz, she's gonna try it for herself. How many star ratings? We're gonna start doing star ratings. Okay, so purely on flavor alone, I would probably give it a 3.5 out of 5 stars. It's interesting. It's not. It's not anything that is in any way, shape, or form the best thing you've ever drank in your life. But it's certainly nothing that your friends are gonna make fun of for you freaking out in the way that you drink it. So purely from a flavor, from a taste standpoint, yeah, I would say 3.5 out of 5. From a concept point of view, from a concept point, it would probably be a 4.5 out of 5, just because I mean, how does this not get your attention when you see this? I know me, as soon as I saw this, I was just like, that's interesting. So I gave it a shot. Um, yeah. So hey, mom, my mom's watching from Israel. Hey, good morning, where you are. Um, and what are the ingredients on the bottle? So the interesting thing about that is the print on this label is so ridiculously tiny, and it is very blurry, and I can't make it out for love or money. But it definitely has water and high fructose corn syrup in it. But yeah, I can't really make that out. It is very tiny print. Um, but I'm sure the internet has that for you. Now, I'm also wait, no, it's not. It's pure cane sugar. It's not high fructose corn syrup. Which is probably why I like the sweetness of it, because it's actually got real cane sugar as opposed to the corn syrup in it. Yeah, I can't really make out the tiny print there. I might need to look into getting some glasses. So um, yeah, you should be able to check the ingredients on the Amazon link. Shalom. Okay. So, I don't know if I said that right. I probably butchered it. I generally tend to do that with words I don't understand. Uh, or not necessarily misunderstand, just don't use in everyday dialect. Backpedal, moving on. All right. So, do I recommend this? I absolutely recommend that you try it if it's something that intrigues you. If you like a decent, nice, refreshing cucumber, melon water type deal, if you ever had something like that and you liked it, I think you would like this. It's not going to be the first thing I reach for to chill out on a lazy summer afternoon, but, it's going to do the job this evening. So, yeah, that's about where I am with that. Do want to try out an Israel Dr. Pepper? Of course I do. Go ahead and bring it. I'll try it. If it's much different from what we've already had, that may be an interesting watch. So, yeah, that's about where I am with that. Don't really have much else to add to that. It was pretty good. I definitely might give it a shot again. So one more look at our poll here real quick before I sign off and finish this up. We're at 20% for not too bad, and at this point I need a machete and a guide, and we're at 60% of, yeah, you guys realize you're in trouble and this is going to need to stop raining so you can get that done. Okay, cool. Well, then I hope you all are able to get your grass mowed as quick as possible. Hold up. What am I holding up for? Hold up. You might have did something. And then, as I'm sitting here doing this stream, I've just gotten a message from somebody that I think is probably giving me another suggestion, but I will look at that later. But yeah, so I think I'm going to go ahead and sign off on this. Thank you guys so much for watching, as usual. I love the fact that there is sort of a following, a cult following that is building up around here. It's really cool. One last thing here. All right, so Ricky, what does he say? I heard a side effect of drinking grass soda makes you go vegan. Not a chance. Not a chance. I've heard that going vegan is a huge mistake. And with that said, I'm going to go ahead and get off here. So thank you so much for watching, and we will see you on the next stream, whatever that may happen to be, whenever that may happen to be. Dirt soda. I don't know about that. That doesn't sound good at all. We'll see. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and get off here. I'm going to go ahead and finish this up, and then I got to get back over and get some puppies for a walk. So I will chat with you all on the next stream. Thank you so much for watching, and you all have a great evening, and I will see you next time.